You're listening to Bowl Game Radio with Bruce Binkowski and Mark Neville on San Diego's sports leader, the mighty 1090.
Welcome back, everybody, to the second segment here with Bowl Game Radio. I'm Mark Neville along with Bruce Binkowski. And a reminder that Bowl Game Radio is brought to you in part by National University, a private nonprofit university with 6 campuses in San Diego County, and San Diego County Credit Union. It's not big bank banking. It's better.
And it's almost here. It's time for the 37th Annual National University Holiday Bowl at Qualcomm Stadium, 5 o'clock on a great night. Saturday, December the 27th, a 5 p.m. kickoff. It's America's most exciting bowl game. And this year, extra special, the Pac-12, and for the first time in over 20 years, the Big Ten Conference. Don't miss it. Get your tickets now. Visit SanDiegoBowlGames.com. A great gridiron action, spectacular pregame and halftime pageantry. And just go to the website for both games, SanDiegoBowlGames.com, and you can get all the information about not only the National University Holiday Bowl, but the San Diego County Credit Union Poinsettia Bowl.
And fans, don't miss the Dr. Pepper Stater Brothers tuition throw contest during the break between the third and fourth quarter of the National University Holiday Bowl. 3 lucky fans will compete against each other to see who can throw the most successful passes into a giant Dr. Pepper can and attempt to win $100,000 in tuition. For information, visit drpeppertouchdown.com.
So while we're talking about the National University Holiday Bowl, joining us is Dr. Michael Cunningham, the Chancellor of the National University System. Dr. Cunningham joined National University from San Diego State University, where he had been serving as Dean of the College of Business Administration. And Dr. Cunningham will lead National University's commitment to providing a world-class education for its 30,000 students, working toward one of National's 133 graduate or undergraduate degrees, or one of its 23 credential programs. Dr. Cunningham, Bruce Binkowski here. Good to have you with us, and joining us is Mark Neville.
Hi, Bank. Hi, Bruce. How are you guys doing tonight?
We're doing very well. How are you?
Wonderful. Thank you. And by the way, I love the way that sounds, the National University Holiday Bowl.
Well,
I still get chills up my spine every time I hear that.
Well, I'm telling you, when we were able to lock in the Saturday, December the 27th, 5 o'clock kickoff, we were really excited because this game will not only be big locally, but it's going to be big nationally, a prime time across the country, so we couldn't be more happy.
And Dr. Cunningham, we are fired up to have you back here with us as the title sponsor of the bowl game and for the second year. So tell us what it feels like to be doing this again.
Well, I'll tell you, first of all, I want to say thank you very much to you and your team because the publicity and the notoriety that this game has given National University, a big part of my job is to spread the word, what our mission is and what a great university we have. We are a nonprofit university. And I'll tell you, the day that we started getting support from the Holiday Bowl and named the Holiday Bowl, the enrollments have went up, and we're really spreading the word. So thank you very much. It's been a great year, and a large part of that is due to the Holiday Bowl and the great effort that you guys do.
Now, Dr. Cunningham, you're not a traditional university. Of course, you don't have a football team, but you are a big-time powerhouse, 30,000 students, 140,000 alumni. So tell our listeners more about the kind of student who goes to National University.
We have a great student body. The average age of our student body is 33 years old, both undergraduate and graduate. Working moms and dads, many of them are single mom and dads, going back and either completing their undergraduate degree or going for a graduate degree, and clearly looking to increase their level of quality of life. So these folks are dedicated. Sometimes life got in the way. They couldn't finish their degree. And our one class per month format really fits into their schedule quite well and allows them to graduate in a pretty expeditious way. And something, again, that fits into their schedule.
I'm Bruce Binkowski, and along with Mark Neville, we're speaking with Dr. Michael Cunningham, the Chancellor of the National University System, of course, the title sponsor of the National University Holiday Bowl.
And Dr. Cunningham, it looks like about 1 in 4 of your students are either active military, or had prior service in the military. Can you tell us a little bit more about how you support their educational goals?
Well, you know what? I think it's clearly a big part of our mission. I was blessed to be part of our veterans celebration yesterday at our Spectrum campus here in San Diego. And as you said, 25% of our student body are either active military veterans or dependents of veterans or active military. And we make sure that our tuition matches their needs. So we discount our tuition heavily because it's the right thing to do. And you'd be surprised. I don't think you would be surprised, actually, of the wonderful talents and skills that the military bring in to National University and share their expertise with other students, and we help them get to the next level. So we're really excited about it. It's the least we can do. Last year, when the government shut down and cut off funding to active military students to get their education, we stepped up with scholarship money and made sure that not one student missed one class. And that cost us around $500,000, but it was the right thing to do. The least we can do.
Speaking of the military, we have an annual luncheon on a aircraft carrier, which is a tradition of the National University Holiday Bowl. And one of the highlights is when the football players sit with the active military personnel, the active sailors on the ship, and they're all the same age. And it's really exciting to see that interaction. So National University is about serving communities. And don't you have some news on how you share your educational partnerships and scholarships in the community?
Sure. We're doing some neat things. If we go back to the military, we started a new program for corpsmen to actually nursing students. Right now, if you're a corpsman or you're a medic in the service, there's no transition, a straight line transition into a nursing program. We're actually giving credit for the skills and competencies of corpsmen to actually go right into nursing. So that's a key thing. We also have a grant we just gave out for students for a pathway to achieve student success. Our retention rates are really good, one of the top in the nation for an open access non-private university, and we're increasing the support that we're giving students to make sure once a student starts with us, we make sure that they finish with us. We've also been rolling out great programs with the Sanford Harmony programs and Sanford Education programs through the philanthropy of Denny Sanford, who's one of the world's best philanthropists.
It has been a huge year for National University, Dr. Cunningham. And tell us about some of the other big wins and scores over the past year.
We've done a lot. We've graduated some great students. There's no question there. We had another graduation here, my first graduation here, and we graduated over 10,000 students. We have altogether in our university system over 40,000 students, so that's pretty exciting stuff. We're the nation's second largest grantor of master's degrees to minority students. We're doing a lot of neat stuff.
Well, and you did a lot of neat stuff for the Holiday Bowl because you guys stepped up last year to become title sponsor. We had a great year, and we suspect the 2014 edition of the National University Holiday Bowl will be bigger and better than ever.
You know one thing, Dr. Cunningham, with putting this game on a Saturday night, 5 o'clock, 8 o'clock on the East Coast, this game is going to be viewed by many.
And you know what's really exciting? That many of our students and our alumni and our potential students will be going to the game. We just signed partnerships with the County of San Diego. We signed partnerships with the City of San Diego. Altogether, that's over 26,000 employees that get discounted tuition to come to National University. It fits into their schedule, and many of them and many of our alumni will be at the game. And as you mentioned, we don't have a sports team, and I'll tell you, I'm hoping it's USC and Minnesota will be our sports team this Holiday Bowl.
You know, if we get that matchup, Mark Neville and Bruce Binkowski will be two of the happiest people you'll ever want to run into, along with Dr. Michael Cunningham. So you never know. It could happen. Dr. Michael Cunningham, Chancellor of the National University System, thanks for joining us on Bowl Game Radio tonight, and we're looking forward to the big game on December the 27th.
Well, thank you for all the things you do, and I look forward to seeing you then.
All right. Dr. Michael Cunningham, Chancellor of National University System.
We are lucky to have National University in our community, that's for sure. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we are going to talk with the executive director of the College Football Playoff. You're not going to want to miss this. You're listening to Bowl Game Radio on the San Diego Bowl Game Media Network and the mighty 1090.